Now, I asked people a simple question that what is the value of your health? What is the value of your health? And the answers that I got were so amazing that my health is my first wealth, my health is my wealth, my health is priceless, and that you cannot put a price on my life because my health is literally everything. And then I start asking myself questions because when you look deeper into their lives, when you start asking them deeper questions about their health, you start to realize that health is not even on top five of their priorities. For example, most of you don't even consider entertainment as part of your priorities. You don't even think about it. But most oftenly, it's actually on the top of your priorities. So people start only giving attention to health when it has either drained them physically, emotionally, psychologically, or financially. That's the time you start thinking about how to lead a healthy life. And most of us are always interested in fixing diseases than in trying to prevent those diseases. And that's how the medical syllabus is even designed to try and fix the symptoms rather than fixing the causes. Now, people are nowadays, most people are living for the weekend. That's the reason why Fridays are the most exciting days to you, and Mondays are the most boring days to you. This is basically because alcohol and food have been made to be social standards, even in parties. And when you walk into a party and food is not served and there is no alcohol, of course, you're thinking that that was a very boring party. Most of you even know the schedules of different nightclubs from Friday all the way to Sunday, because that's how we are made to think, and that's how we've been conditioned to think that food, alcohol, sex, and parties are all that we need for a better life. Now you even know the prices of the new whiskey, the new scotch, and the new alcohol brand in the market. But when somebody tells you, and you actually don't complain about the prices, you will even brag of how you took a very expensive whiskey, what possibly 18,000 just a night. That's what you want because you want social and you want approval from people, the validation. But when somebody tells you about foods, you don't even know the price of ghee. You don't even know the price of coconut oil. And that's why when we tell you about these foods, you simply jump into conclusion like healthy living is expensive. I cannot do that. But this says a person who in their supermarket trolley is filled with bread, alcohol, juices, snacks, and all these processed foods in their supermarket trolley, the seed oils. This is somebody who is telling you ghee is expensive. This is somebody who is telling you healthy living is for the rich. I cannot manage to eat meat. I cannot do this and that. And you're wondering, but I am not telling you to eat meat in conjunction with what you've just shopped in the supermarket. I'm telling you to drop those and replace it with healthy foods. So how expensive is that? And I realize people are designed to think that way. People are designed to actually handle the diseases, the aftermath of bad eating, than simply preventing the diseases. Look at it this way. Nobody persuades you to buy sex enhancement pills. Nobody persuades you to buy those weight loss pills. Nobody even persuades you to go for malaria treatment. You will go easily and take the treatment and you will purchase these procedures. You'll actually pay for these procedures expensively to just get a weight loss surgery. But when somebody is telling you to just fast, possibly once in a week, to eat good foods, real foods and not products, you're busy complaining. But you're complaining in the comfort of your sitting room with the remote control, no movement at all. You're complaining, and yet on your phone, you have mobile phone apps for delivery of foods and the fast foods. You have even had to create accounts with the best fast food industries or restaurants in town so that you don't have to struggle going there. They just deliver it at your doorstep. So you literally, your life is of no use. And you're the same person who is telling me that health is your first wealth. And I'm looking into you and wondering, what do you understand by the word health? Does it mean to you that health is basically absence of disease? No, health is being in complete accordance with your environment. Health is not the absence of disease, and you have to understand that. So it's very difficult to convince somebody. You actually need me to convince you to fast. You need me to convince you that you are a human being and you're not designed to eat all the time. You want me to convince you that you have to change things through your diet, your cooking oil, and these addictive foods. You even want me to convince you to go to the gym, and you will even ask for peer-reviewed papers for the sake of your own health. You want me to produce peer-reviewed papers for just telling you what to eat and the right way of eating. For heaven's sake, you are going through health conditions that you are unable to handle, and you're still asking for peer-reviewed papers. You don't have anything to lose by just changing what you eat. Now, ignorance is basically doing the same things over and over and expecting different results. It's very, very, very sickening to see clients who are diabetic, who are hypertensive, who have these chronic conditions like asthma, like arthritis, walking in to have a conversation, and you ask them about their drugs. They know their drugs. They do. They know the time they have to take this drug, even the dosages. But they don't know the diseases. You ask them about how they eat, they start getting mad. But again, on our side, we are messing it up because we will keep on telling you, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. And then, when I tell you you are what you eat, so literally you become very anxious. You're like, what am I eating that is making me get into these conditions? Now that's where the gap comes in, because I tell you you are what you eat. And then when you ask me, Daktari, so what should I eat now? I still tell you the same things that you've been eating anyway. The only thing I'm changing is the color. Like I'll tell you not to eat white bread and go and eat brown bread. I will tell you not to eat white chapati and start eating brown chapati, as though your body knows colors. When it gets into the liver, the body does not know that you ate brown bread, that you ate brown chapati, that sugarcane is natural sugar, and that alcohol, some quantities of alcohol in moderation is good for your digestion. Now understand this, as you keep on talking about moderation, the body understands the language of compound interests. So all these are being dumped into the dump sites, which basically is the same body. And now you'll have to reverse that. But that aside, so one of the priorities that people like to spend money on is entertainment. I have no problem with that. If you have money, you can enjoy yourself. But how healthy is that entertainment? So we will actually know you or your priorities, because your priorities are what you spend money on. So all of us will know you by what you spend your money on. So when you tell me your priorities are health, but your money is going to the bar, I start wondering, you don't have a gym subscription, you don't do the walks, you don't eat healthy, you complain all the time. Stop creating excuses. It's time for you to start fixing your diets. So I start to think, is it really that health is expensive, or you just have misplaced priorities? And I think that is a question that you should answer me in the comment section. So stop making excuses, stop being a victim, playing a victim all the time. Stop owning and accepting diseases. Simply fix what you have to do. Stop focusing on the symptoms of diseases. Change your diets for the better, because you need it. And again, you have nothing to lose, because diets don't come with side effects, but medicines do. So the choice is yours. You either treat yourself with food or treat yourself with medicines, and then treat the side effects of medicines with medicines.